Hi, I had a question. I have a motorcycle. Do motorcycles have to pay for the parking at the parking thing? So I pay for a car hourly, so I pay the same rate as a car, even though I'm in a designated motorcycle spot. No, it's one of the big giant pay things. Okay, cool. Thanks so much. What is up, everybody? Oh shit, we got another fucking red light. Alright, so I have a little bit of a sore throat today. I'm hoping and praying to God that I don't get sick, because I can't afford to miss any work at all, because that would just fucking suck. The goal is at least to start doing this more often and make this more into like less of a hobby and more a career, hopefully. It sounds stupid as fuck, but that's what I want. I want to be able to do some shenanigans and ride a motorcycle, talk to people, have an audience, you know? I don't want to work a 9-to-5 job. I want to go to work every day. I want to be able to have fun, hang out with people, enjoy life a little bit, and YouTube gives you that opportunity to meet people and really just enjoy your life a little bit more outside of a like typical job where you have a manager and all that. I want it to be, I like the creative freedom you have where I can make stupid videos and enjoy my daily ride and stuff like that. Yeah. Just like that. 600, I love it. Yeah, it's so much fun. Yeah. Nice bike. Thanks. It's 2006. Nice. Oh, look at that. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Like, what I like about hopping on my motorcycle every day is that you never know when you're gonna meet people and what kind of shit you're gonna see every day. And that's just something that personally I'm really into. I like being able to like find new things every day. Like, that's just kind of what I'm into. Like, I thought about being a paramedic just because like they get so many cool stories, and like I thought it'd be really cool. I thought they got paid good. My bad. And I thought that they got paid good, but they don't. They just get paid a pretty average price for what they do with all the shit they have to deal with, which is unfortunate. And their job is pretty stressful too. What's the next best thing? Why not ride a motorcycle? You see all kinds of crazy shit all the time. When you drive or you're riding a motorcycle, you're out traveling, you're out seeing the world, and being able to just see the world is kind of something that's always kind of intrigued me. I've always been into the whole film and photography aspect of the world. The options to travel and meet new people, or even just the fact that like every day is never the same. You can take the same road every single day to work or anywhere you go, and it will always be different every single time you do it. It is hot as a motherfucker right now.
So just for a little bit of context so you guys know what happened. I went to the beach today and I was trying to go and get some work done at the beach. Normally before, they had the big pay styles, they had the meters, and the motorcycles didn't have to pay for the meter because you're on a motorcycle and there were too many spots. It was just created a problem. Recently California got these new pay meters, and I called them and wanted to make sure that I didn't have to pay, so I didn't get a citation. And I went to go look, and it only had car hourly, 15 minutes and 30 minutes. So this is what happened. This was my phone call to them, so you guys know that I did call them and make sure. She said it was fine to park there, that I wouldn't get a citation. So I'll let you guys get back to the video.
Hi, I had a question. I have a motorcycle. Do motorcycles have to pay for the parking at the parking thing? So I pay for a car hourly, so I pay the same rate as a car, even though I'm in a designated motorcycle spot. No, it's one of the big giant pay things. Okay, cool. Thanks so much. Alrighty guys, what's up? So I just want to say something. So I was at the beach just now, right? And for those of you that don't know, California just got those like pay meters, you know, where it's like you can park wherever you want and then you go to one of the little gray boxes and then you pay there for hourly payment, so you don't have the little meters in between every single one of them. It's supposed to be more efficient, right? Well, motorcycles have designated motorcycle parking, and before they never used to have a meter on them, so you never used to have to pay for motorcycle parking. Well, so instead of not paying for the meter, I call the people, right? And I tell them, hey, I have a motorcycle, I'm in Newport Beach, I'm in designated motorcycle parking area. I was like, I don't see motorcycle hourly, I see car hourly. I was like, so do I just not pay for, like, does that mean I don't have to pay? Because I'm not driving a car, I'm driving a motorcycle. It's completely different, I have a different license for it, it's completely different, like, in every single way. And I'm in my own motorcycle designated spot. So I told them, I said, hey, I was like, do I have to pay for this? Because, I mean, I'm not in a car, so why should I have to pay for car hourly? That's stupid. It makes absolutely no sense. And the lady said, yeah, you're right, that doesn't make any sense. She's like, yeah, you won't have to, you don't have to pay for it. And I said, sweet, that's awesome. Now I don't have to worry about paying for parking. That's awesome. So I go and do my stuff. I go to Taco Bell, I'm walking down the beach and stuff, you know. I get some video editing done. I come back out to my motorcycle, and I get this $64 Newport citation for not paying for the meter. So my first instinct is to, let me clear my throat here, go call the same number I just called and say, hey, just out of curiosity, why the fuck did I get a citation? I was super nice to the lady though, she was super sweet. And she's like, yeah, that's something you're gonna have to put up, like you're gonna have to deal with the city about. And I was like, excuse me, I was like, deal with the city about on a website? I was like, no thank you, this is the meter number, so I'm gonna deal with you guys because you guys are the ones that cite people and you are also the people that are in charge of running the meter. Like, that's how this works. And she's like, yeah, unfortunately I can't do anything for you. And I said, really politely, I was like, is there any way that I could talk to a manager? Because I know that you can only do so much and a manager might be able to help me out a little bit better. And she's like, yeah, of course, I can have you talk to him right now. So she transfers me over to the manager, right? The guy's name's Mike. Mike, if you're watching this video, thank you so much for your help, dude. I really appreciate it. So Mike was a great guy. He said, what's up? How's my day going and stuff like that? And I told him it was going good until I got this citation after I had called them and said, hey, I'm in motorcycle specific. He's like, yeah, we got to pay for car hourly. I was like, well, that doesn't make sense because I'm not in a car and I'm also not in a car spot. I'm in motorcycle parking on a motorcycle. So why should I pay car hourly? He's like, well, that's just what you have to do. And I was like, well, there's nothing saying that I had to pay car hourly. Like, there's nothing that says motorcycle and car pay. Like, it just says car hourly. Which, in my head, if there is no motorcycle parking or anything that says anything about motorcycles, that means you get to park there for fucking free. Because why put it there if you don't have to pay for it? Because if you had to pay for it, they would put it on the meter. That's how that works. If it's not a rule, it's not posted. Like, that's how shit works in the world. And I told him that, and he's like, yeah, that's something you're gonna have to talk to the city about. And I was like, well, that's stupid, because you'd think the city would be a little bit smarter than that, but they're not. So they want to get citations. But the guy asked me for my citation number. I told him what my citation number was. I told him what the circumstances that it was under and stuff. And he's like, well, I'll go ahead and get in contact with the person that cited you, and I'll ask him to void that one for you. I said, thanks so much, Mike. I was like, I really appreciate that. It's so nice when managers and people are understanding about the circumstances of, like, certain things don't add up. and they work with you to help you out, because they know you're not having a bad intention. It wasn't like I just went there and was like, yeah, fuck that, I'm not paying. It's the thought and the assumption that I didn't have to pay for it after clarifying with their services that I didn't have to, and then getting cited for that is a little rough. So yeah, I definitely this one can go down a little bit more. There we go. But yeah, so that's kind of my circumstances that I went through just now. It was a little fucking strange, actually, I will say. Like, that's so weird that I had somebody say that. It was free, and then, why do people do that? Rough day right there, but thank God I got it figured out. Thanks to Mike for that, I appreciate that. If any of you guys are in the Newport area and you guys get transferred to Mike, just be understanding and be respectful, you know? People are willing to help you in customer service if you're respectful and nice to them. If you treat them like shit because you're having a bad day, they're gonna treat you like shit. There's no reason for them to help you if you're an asshole. So don't be an asshole. Be nice. This is another example of being nice gets you things that might have been not possible had you been an asshole. So thanks to that guy, I really appreciate that. My day's a little bit better. He also made it even better now that I know I don't have to pay that $67 fine, or the $65 fine, or whatever it was. It was like 60 something. By the way, good learning experience. If you don't pay for the meter, you have to pay $64 or something like that. It's like 60 plus for not having your meter paid for. So just pay the like $5, $10 it takes to just pay for the meter, because that's how much that costs. And thank God I called them before, because boy, that would have been rough, you know. God, that would have been so rough. Oh, I ran that. I don't know how you're supposed to call the city. Like, that's the problem with government official buildings and stuff, is there's nobody on, like, customer lines or anything like that. Like, you can't call anybody. Like, it's all by mail, and mail takes forever. Or even an email. You can't even email people anymore, like a live 24-hour, like, center or anything. Like, there's nothing like that for our government. I don't understand why that wouldn't be a thing. Because you would think, if a cop fucking abuses you or something, right, you want to be able to tell somebody right away. Like, I mean, people are always saying, like, oh, like, you got to do everything right away with law and stuff and citations and everything. It's better to get it done now than wait until later. But they fucking make you wait until later, so it's like, what the fuck like, I don't understand. Like, why the fuck do I have to wait until later when you guys tell me I have to do it now? Like, there's no way for me to get in contact with you now. So, I don't know, I could be just impatient, but that to me is just weird. Doesn't make any sense to me. I also want to talk about the topic of riding a motorcycle. Why is it that everybody that you meet when you're on a motorcycle says, oh yeah, I'd love to ride a motorcycle, but I'm afraid of dying? It's like, people don't just die on motorcycles. Like, just because you ride a motorcycle doesn't mean you're gonna die. Like, you don't 100% kill yourself being on one. You kill yourself by not wearing gear, not paying attention, and not following the rules, is what I should say too. Like, because if you don't follow the rules of the street and stuff, like, you're gonna get hurt real bad. I'm gonna get fucking sick today. Like, I can feel it. Like, I feel it coming. Cough, sore throat, groggy day, like attitude, like, you know, like that groggy feeling.